Welcome to the Enc Cup. I'm Dr. Boomer Brown with Doing Good at Work. Well, this week's cup is about one of my favorite subjects, leadership. You know, there are lots of books, lots of blogs, lots of leadership gurus, lots of people that you can learn leadership from. You see, there is no shortage of information about leadership. But I believe there is a real shortage of leaders. You may ask the question, why? Well, from where I live and the perspective of being a leader for many years, for pursuing this with all of my heart, with helping others to understand what real leadership is, and helping them walk out their journey of discovering their leadership, I think the reason why there's such a shortage is because there is a huge pursuit of leadership externally. We're looking outside ourselves to all the information, to all the successful leaders. We're listening to them. We're reading their books. These are all good things. I recommend these things to people. But what I would say, if you want to be a true, real leader, then leadership does not begin outside you. Leadership begins inside you. You become a leader from the inside out. You have to understand yourself, understand what's happening in you, and how that potentially sets you up to lead others. That's why I say the number one advice that I can give people about potentially becoming a leader is to remember that you need to establish the number one leadership with the greatest leader of all time first. That leader is Jesus. You see, Jesus is a master leader, sometimes referred to as the master. You can watch him, you can learn from him, you can see how Jesus led. And Jesus led from the inside out. You see, his number one priority was to have a relationship with God. I think as a leader, that's my number one priority. Because as a leader, I need to know what really drives me. A lot of leaders are driven by lots of things that are not healthy. But what a true leader is driven by is the standards and the truth that God put in place when he created the entire world. You see, I need to understand what is driving me. I need help from the master leader in being able to sort through those and not just deal with the symptoms, but get to the drivers inside me that cause me to function and behave the way I do externally. That will affect your leadership. I need true north when I'm a leader. And the only place that I know to get true north is to go to God, because I can know that what he is showing me is right. It's the right way. It's the right information. I can deliver it in the right way, at the right time, to the right people. You see, leadership, again, begins on the inside. It's about heart before it's about head. You see, I've talked in the past about what we call the 5 H's. H number 1 is your heart. What is driving your heart? What's your passion? What's the desires? What's your beliefs? What's your standards? What's inside you? That is your heart, which leads to good habits. Good leaders have good habits. And those good leaders practice those leaders at home before they get out into public, where then they engage their head and they use the things that they learn and they experience and they grow in their leadership, then externally built upon the internal component, and it leads them to the highest level of leadership, which is honor. Honor God, honor your commitment, honor others, honor your values, honor your beliefs. These are what good leaders, solid leaders, real leaders need to do. Well, this week's resource is there for you. It'll give you some basic information. You can click on the button and you can ask for that free resource. You can also sort through other resources that are available for you. Remember, here at Doing Good at Work, we're here to make you better. We're here to help you work through the things in your life. No one is perfect. We all need mentors and guides. If you need to speak to someone, click on the button and request, an email conversation with a mental health first responder. Need some referrals? We're here to help you with that too. Listen, thank you for listening to The Cup each week. And as always, we hope you come back next week and listen to the Encouraging Cup, gather the information, and get a resource that'll help you live a better life. Thank you, and have a great rest of the week.